folks, this is Sean, and we're going to wrap it up covering the two main events of UFC 123. First, we'll start with the co-main event, which is BJ Penn against Hall of Famer Matt Hughes. This is how did I say? This will be the third
rubber match.
Yeah, this will be the third time that they've fought. First time, BJ beat Matt Hughes. Second time they fought, Matt Hughes was on 19-5. And was actually hurt during the fight, and he really couldn't finish. But Matt Hughes finished him off in the third round. So this time it's the third match. No titles are up for grabs in this match. BJ Penn coming off the loss to Frankie Edgar in the rubber match for the lightweight title, and Matt Hughes is coming off of a win. So what's your take on this match, and who do you think will come out with the victory?
I definitely like BJ Penn in this match. The first match, Matt Hughes was the man. 2004, he was the man. He was the champion at the time. BJ Penn was an unknown. And he came in and pretty much surprised everybody. Submitted him, fairly quickly. Matt Hughes didn't know what happened to him. After that match, the second match, BJ Penn, after he came back to the UFC, he had left prior while he had the belt. He came back. Matt Hughes got his rematch. Matt Hughes was fortunate. After 2 rounds, BJ Penn, he had control of the fight. But there's just been rumors about what happened to him, whether it was a rib injury or he claims he was just gassed. He was just out of it.
All right, yeah.
He's pretty much he was just pretty much just tired and didn't have anything left. He could have, like in the second round, he could have won the match if there was more time, because he had him in a submission at the time. He was in a dangerous position, but time was on Matt Hughes' side. But he gutted it out a third round and won the second match, the rubber match. In this match, I definitely like BJ Penn, like I mentioned before. I don't know if it'll last, the entire 3 rounds. I think BJ Penn will dominate. I think he'll get him in the submission and win within 2 rounds.
All right. Yeah, this was interesting to me too. First off, this match is going to be a welterweight match. So BJ Penn will have to go up. Well, actually, both of them will have to go up to 170, because recently Matt Hughes, I think, has gone back down to 155. But I think this match will favor BJ Penn. I believe anyway that his boxing and his stand-up is a lot better than Matt Hughes. Of course, Matt Hughes has the wrestling advantage, but BJ's very good at stuffing takedowns. And I think the other issue that he had with Frankie Edgar was mobility. He was coming off of knee surgery, and it's like his knee should be pretty completely healed up. Matt Hughes isn't as quick as Frankie Edgar is. However,
I don't know if anybody is.
I think it'll just be, for BJ Penn anyway, I think it'll just be a matter of having a familiar opponent. And I think that he'll, I don't think he'll have an easy time, but I think he won't be threatened too much at any point in the fight. And I think he'll come out with a unanimous decision if he doesn't finish it early via submission.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
All right. So the main event fight is Quentin Rampage Jackson versus Lyoto the Dragon Machida. All right. Both of these guys are coming off of losses. Machida in the rubber match against Shogun for the light heavyweight title, and Rampage losing to Rashad Evans. So the implications of this match, I believe the person who wins this match will challenge the winner of Shogun and the winner between Shogun and Rashad, which doesn't happen until March of 2011, I believe.
Okay.
But So let me get. I have some thoughts about this fight, but what are your thoughts about this fight?
I mean, this would be interesting to see how Rampage tries to repair his, his career right now. MMA. He's been focused on Hollywood, acting.
I pity the fool.
Yeah. But I like. You know what my head says. Pick Lyoto Machida because he's more skilled.
Mm-hmm.
And Rampage, doesn't seem like he matches up well against Machida. But I have a feeling that Rampage will be dedicated. I think he's training harder than he has before. He knows what's at risk.
Mm-hmm.
I think the guy that loses this match, it'll be a while before they ever get another chance at a title shot. I think if Rampage loses this fight, I think he may never get another shot at the title. So I actually think this is more important for Rampage than it is for Machida. I think even Machida loses, maybe he gets caught with a punch.
Mm-hmm.
Machida will still be relevant, and I think they'll eventually get another fight for the title. But I think that Rampage might actually get lucky and land a punch. His only way to win this fight. His only chance to win this fight is if he can catch him with one. Because he's always, that's the thing about Rampage. No matter, the time or how much he's getting dominated, if he just lands one punch, he can knock anybody out. And Machida could, he could possibly get caught because he always keeps his hands down, but he's so quick and elusive. Mm-hmm. It's hard to land, any shots on him. But I like, even though my head, generally I would pick Machida in this fight. I think for this one, I think Rampage.
I'm surprised.
Lucky and actually land catch him with one.
I'm surprised he. Well, you know what? I was because I was looking at that and Machida, because this is stylistically, these two guys are kind of like at the I don't want to say at the opposite ends, but Machida, the way his style is, he kind of likes to counter punch, and like you said, he's very quick and very elusive, and he uses a wide stance and to sort of dodge and get out the way. And the problem with Shogun, well, there was a lot of hype going into this fight, but both of them were going at it, and that was the problem. Machida kind of got caught up, and he eventually got caught. And
that's the understatement there.
Yeah, but my thinking is, and of course, there has to be, in order for Rampage to win, there has to be some game plan, and I think he has to crowd Machida. I mean, he has to be the aggressor. He has to be he has to be the attacker, and he can't give him any space. And I feel if he goes that route, then he has a real good chance of beating Machida. However, if Rampage isn't the aggressor, and he just tries to fill him out and give Machida some space,
he'll get skanky leg just like Rashad Evans got.
Well, I don't know if Machida. Well, yeah, it's possible he could take him down, but I just know if it goes all 3 rounds, Machida will win because he'll just stand back and take his shots and just keep avoiding him and eluding him. But
this match isn't gonna go. This is one thing I think I know for sure. I don't think this match is gonna go all 3 rounds. Mm-hmm. Somebody's gonna get knocked out. Somebody's gonna get knocked out.
Well, yeah, I think we all would like to see that. It's just a matter of who.
It's not gonna last 3 rounds. So.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. My head is saying Machida too, but just going off of Rampage's performances, and it's like
his performances hasn't been too good. That's what make me think.
I mean, to be honest, since he knocked out Liddell,
who hasn't knocked out Liddell lately?
Yeah,
I think I could knock him out. No,
but I mean,
I don't want to know. I'm good.
Rampage has had some stiff competition. Dan Henderson was a tough fight for him, and then he lost to Forrest Griffin, which was, Griffin earned it. It was still an anomaly, but Forrest Griffin earned that fight.
We had the perfect game plan. He was going for his legs. He wasn't prepared.
But Yeah, Rampage just, I mean, at least in terms of preparation for his fights after Liddell, he hasn't been too impressive. So I want Rampage to earn it, and that's why I'm going to go with Lyoto Machida, because, like I said, I believe Rampage could win it, provided he comes in with a game plan, but until he shows me that, I'm going to go with the Dragon. The one thing I didn't like about either fighter from their previous losses is that they both seem to come in out of shape. You know, I can see it with Machida in his fight with Shogun, and I can see it in with Rampage in his fight with
Evans. Yeah.
With Evans. Neither one of them seemed to have been in shape when they had those fights. So that's the other thing I'll be looking to see is how in shape are they, and how conditioned they are. Because Rampage was gassed, and
well, I mean, that's all because he was filming and he had to lose a ton of weight right before the match, and
right.
Machida was still coming off of the rib injury.
Right.
That he suffered the first match against Roa, and even though he lost the first time, he got away with it. He agreed to fight again, even though he really wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
And it showed.
Yep.
He was ready for the canvas.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are our predictions. Like I said, we'd like to thank all of you for viewing our show. Once again, feel free to provide comments, feedback, even provide a video response if you like. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for checking out our video shows, and we'll try to do a better job of replying back to your responses.
Yeah, just as long as we have more likes than dislikes.
Yeah.
That's all that I care about.
Coming in the near future, like I said before, we're going to try to provide you with some fantasy matchups, and I'll get into that later, maybe in another video podcast. But once again, thank you for viewing, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.